सभी दर्शकों को नमस्कार। गोल्डन स्टार्स @, JC जोरा 479 चैनल से आप जुड़े हुए हैं। अर्थव्यवस्था, उत्पादन, वितरण एवं खपत की एक सामाजिक व्यवस्था है। एडम स्मिथ एक ब्रिटिश नीतिवेत्ता, दार्शनिक एवं राजनैतिक अर्थशास्त्री थे। उन्हें अर्थशास्त्र का पितामह भी कहा जाता है। कैरियर और गाइडेंस के इस वीडियो में आज अर्थशास्त्र विषय लेकर यदि विद्यार्थी स्नातक या स्नातकोत्तर शिक्षा प्राप्त करते हैं, उनके लिए देश में क्या क्या नौकरियां मिल सकती हैं या कौन से व्यवसाय वो कर सकते हैं, इससे संबंधित संपूर्ण जानकारी आपको प्रदान की जाएगी। कैरियर और गाइडेंस के इस वीडियो में आज गोल्डन स्टार्स के रूप में हमारे साथ जुड़ी हुई हैं मैम वंदना पाराशर, जो कि बहुत अनुभवी शिक्षिका हैं। पहले दिल्ली पब्लिक स्कूल्स और फिर अभी वर्तमान में नवोदय विद्यालय में कार्यरत। पिछले 15 वर्षों से यह विद्यार्थियों को अर्थशास्त्र का ज्ञान प्रदान कर रही हैं। सर्वप्रथम मैं मैम से निवेदन करूंगा कि वे अपना परिचय प्रदान करें।
Good morning everyone. My name is Vandana Parashar. I am PGT Economics in JNV Mandafia, Chittorgarh. I have been teaching economics from the past 15 years and I love my profession.
अभी दर्शकों को मैम आप बताएं कि भारत में अर्थशास्त्र विषय लेकर विद्यार्थियों के लिए क्या क्या स्कोप्स हैं, चाहे वो नौकरी हो चाहे व्यवसाय हो, या इस विषय का सिलेबस कैसा है, पाठ्यक्रम कैसा है, इसके साथ साथ कहाँ पर टॉप कॉलेजेस हैं, इसकी समस्त जानकारी आप प्रदान करें।
These are the career prospects of economics. First of all, bachelor's degree courses. The duration of these courses are 3 years. Okay, so it will give you graduation degree. First is Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Bachelor of Arts in Applied Economics, Bachelor of Arts in Business Economics, Bachelor of Arts Honors in Economics, and Bachelor of Science in Economics. So first of all, the Bachelor of Arts in Economics, this particular course usually humanities students they opt for this. Fine, these are for humanities students. Rest of the courses also can be opted by the other students, by the commerce students or the arts students. But in these courses you will get more quantitative portion. Fine, so you need to be good in maths. After this, these are the master's degree courses. First of all, when you complete your BA in economics, then you proceed for Master of Arts in Economics, and the duration of these courses are 2 years. These courses will give you the degree of post-graduation. So Master of Arts in Economics, Master of Arts in Econometrics, which has more statistics portion, Master of Arts in Business Economics, which is to be used in corporate sector, Master of Arts in Applied Economics. In this you get more research situations and you can apply your knowledge. It's more application based. Master of Philosophy in Economics, Master of Science in Economics, Master of Business Administration in Business Economics. Fine, this is equivalent to MBA. And after that you can do doctoral degree courses. You can do PhD in Economics or Econometrics. Now I will tell you about the syllabus. If I tell you the syllabus of undergraduate level, that means for the graduation degree, you get macroeconomics and microeconomics, which students usually learn in their class 11th and 12th. Microeconomics is the part of syllabus of class 11th and macroeconomics is the part of the syllabus of class 12th. And there are other subjects also, there are other topics also like factor pricing, interest, demographic features. So these topics demand more and more theoretical knowledge. Less portion of statistics is there in this particular in these courses, but it's not like that you will not get statistics. You will get, but statistics usually students learn in class 11th. So वही statistics होता है, उससे थोड़ा सा upgraded level. Now in postgraduate level, you get more statistics. The students pursuing their master degree, they get the syllabus of microeconomic analysis, elementary statistics, which is the vast version of that portion, theory of pricing and distribution, macroeconomic analysis, quantitative methods. So in this you get more options of doing maths. And in doctoral level, this is all research based. Students prepare their thesis, they submit their thesis, and then they get this degree. So this was the syllabus of the courses which are available for economics. Which skills are required to have to pursue career in economics? Okay, first of all, you should be having better mathematical knowledge, because maths is the important subject which is there in the courses of economics, whether you are doing bachelor degree or you are doing postgraduate degree. Second, awareness of current affairs. Students need to be updated. Third, they should be having research-minded approach. Cramming does not help in the career prospects of economics, so you need to be more and more application-based approach. You need to have this kind of approach so that you should learn the research. Third one, think logically in various scenarios. You should learn. You should think logically. Okay. Then proficiency in mathematical knowledge, and you should have better communication skills so that you can easily tell about your point of views. You can tell your ideas to others. So these are the skills which are required to make career in economics. Now I will tell you about the career scope in economics, which career prospects are available for the students who pursue their career in economics subject. First is teaching profession. They can go for the teaching profession. Then the second is Indian Economic Services. Third is banking services within the public sector, which is a very nice option. Private and foreign banks, international agencies, they can join. They can work as a consultant, entrepreneurship. So these are the ones, these are the career prospects which are available for the student of economics. NEP is mainly focused on experiential learning and skill education. Under NEP, this is the main criteria which is to be enhanced, that students should remain active. There should be active participation of the students. So many kind of teaching methods can be applied, like toy pedagogy can be used, role play activity can be performed with the students, where the students should be given different roles so that they remain more active. They should not be passive. That is why the lecture approach is not at all promoted under NEP. Students always remain active so that they will be able to be attentive, they will learn more, they will grasp more, and it's going to create better understanding of the concepts in their minds.
आज गोल्डन स्टार्स चैनल में गोल्डन स्टार्स के रूप में हमारे साथ जुड़ी हुई थी मैम वंदना पाराशर, जिन्होंने दर्शकों को अर्थशास्त्र विषय के बारे में समस्त जानकारी प्रदान की। मैं मैम का चैनल की तरफ से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ। गोल्डन स्टार्स चैनल @JCJora479 चैनल को आप सब्सक्राइब करें, शेयर करें, लाइक करें, जिससे आपको समस्त जानकारी इस तरह के इंफॉर्मेटिव वीडियोस समय समय पर प्राप्त होते रहें। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।